Welcome to the Alexandria bus station. I'm kind of trying to record out of the way here because if I don't, everyone will bombard me trying to sell me rides to whichever place. So today I'm trying to get a bus into the desert. So it might be interesting just trying to figure out the right bus. I'm trying to go west, maybe see some villages along the coastline in the desert. So come along. Okay, I didn't record it because it all kind of happened so fast. But I got my ticket to Marsa Matrouh, and it happens at 3, so I got like an hour to wait, and I got some pistachios, some water, some stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get off on a village like kind of before Marsa Matrouh, or maybe I'll just go to Marsa Matrouh. And it's a pretty big city, like 150,000 to 200,000 people. Sorry about the noise, it's prayer time. But yeah, maybe I'll stay there tonight and then go somewhere tomorrow. I don't know. But I'd like to go to the Libyan border. There's like a town on the Libyan border that I'd like to check out, El Saloum. So I don't know if there is anything interesting there, but I'd like to check it out. You know, it's really hot. It's really hot, but there's no humidity. So in the shade, it's fine. But when you're in the sun, it's like, 95 degrees or something. It's just, and I know it gets hotter, which I'm not excited for. And the further I go into the Sahara, it's probably even hotter. I really need some sunscreen, I think. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna burn up, I was saying. All right, it's about 15 minutes to go. Let's see if I can find my bus. I think they said it should be over here. Salam. رايح وين؟ شو؟ مرسى مطروح؟ اوكي. Alright, pretty standard coach bus. There's fans, so it's actually really comfortable. And I forgot to say that this ticket costs £75, which is about $5. And so I need to talk about something that happened real quick. So outside in the station here, there's a bunch of tables and a couple shops and things like that. So I bought something from one of the shops. I bought some nuts and some water, as you saw, and I was sitting down at that table. Well, I was sitting there for about 45-50 minutes, and this guy eventually comes up to me. He's like, oh, do you want a cappuccino? Do you want coffee? Something like that. And I was like, no, I don't want anything. And he's like, oh, this is a cafe, right? After I'd been sitting there for like 45 minutes. And he was like, you need to buy something. And I was like, oh, okay, no, I don't want anything. I'll just leave then, because I understand he wouldn't want me to sit down if I'm not buying anything. But I didn't know it was a cafe, And so I started getting. He's like, no. He's like, lazim masari. Like, you need to buy something. You need to pay. And I was like, for what? Like, I've been sitting here for 45 minutes to an hour, like, and nobody came up to me, tried to take my order or anything. How was I supposed to know it was a cafe? It was just a table. So I was like, look, I'm just gonna leave. I'll just leave you with your table. I'm just gonna leave. I don't want any coffee. I don't even drink coffee. And he kept pestering. He's like, no. He's like, Atheni Hamsin. He's like, he wanted like $4 or so, just because I sat at the table, and I didn't even know it was a cafe. I was like, no, I don't want anything. I'm just gonna leave, And so yeah, that's all. The thing is, I've heard about things happening like that in Egypt, so something to watch out for. Also, I should mention, it's not like I was hogging a table for an actual customer, because there was nobody there. Like, there's like 100 tables and maybe 10 people or something like that. So yeah, but we're on the right bus, so I just checked with this guy to the and we're going. I'm gonna see if I can maybe hop off at a village or something, or maybe stay the night in Marsa Matrouh. Welcome to Marsa Matrouh. Let's see. I feel exhausted. That was a 4-hour bus ride that you guys just saw in about 15 seconds. And I don't know why I feel tired. Kind of bus just kind of shakes around and stuff. And, yeah, it was nice and cool. And it's nice and cool now. The sun's starting to go down. And it actually feels really comfortable, but I don't know why, I just feel exhausted. This doesn't look like it right now, but apparently a couple kilometers towards the coast, and then on the coast, it's all just resorts and stuff like that. So apparently, I'm not looking to stay in a resort, but from what I saw online, it didn't look like there was a lot of hotels around this area. I'd like to stay around the bus station because I want to go to some villages or something tomorrow. But we'll see what happens. I think I'll just go. I just want to sit down and get my bearings real quick, and then I'll probably go wander around looking for some place to sleep and some place to eat. So.
رايك لاسكندريه.
اسكندريه.
اوكي. ما بدي الاسكندريه هلا بس ممكن
يا يحيى
بعدين صح.
اللي انت عايزه عمال الاثنين.
شو؟
عمال الاثنين، شوف انت عايز تمشي امتى؟
شو؟
عايز تمشي امتى؟ عايز تروح اسكندريه ولا نروح الصندوق؟
رايد هلا من اسكندريه.
انت دلوقتي لسه جاي من اسكندريه.
اها هون.
وبكره تروح السلوم؟
بكره وكم يوم بعدين. صح. تعرف في اوتيل مش بعيد من هون؟ ما بدي الاوتيل كبيره ورالي من
عشان اسكندريه.
بس لا مش بعيد من هون.
لان
بدي اروح بعدين او بكره.
ايوه لا قريب برضه مش بعيد.
اوكي.
اي تاكسي
مش بعيد.
لازم تركب تاكسي.
اوكي.
تاكسي. تعال القاهره.
شكرا شرفنا.
So I don't know how much of that conversation I caught on camera. I kind of turned the camera on at the last second, but he was seeing if I want to a ride to Alexandria, which I just came from. But he was actually pretty helpful, saying that there's plenty of buses and whatnot to El Saloum, which is where I want to go tomorrow. So, or maybe the next day. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, nice guy. Kind of blows my mind. There's this relatively big city of like 200,000 people in the middle of the desert. It's on the Mediterranean Sea, but besides that, it's pretty much in the middle of nowhere. It's just in the middle of the Sahara with the Mediterranean Sea. And I guess the beaches look really nice here, so I guess, you know, it's sort of built up around that. But out here, it's just people living their lives, it seems, like on the southern, more desert side of the city. And it's crazy how lively it is. Like, there's a lot of people just doing things, and we're in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what you would do. It's desert, you know?
السلام عليكم.
افطر تفضل.
شو؟
صايم؟
شو؟
صايم؟
لا ما شاء الله.
But shukran. Nice of them offering me to eat, but I just want to find a place to sit down, put my stuff down. And I know there's like resort hotels and stuff like that over by the sea, but I don't want to stay there. It's expensive. It's like from what I saw, like 30, 40 US a night. Maybe 25 at the least, which I realize for like a beach resort isn't much, but it's a lot more than I'm used to paying and a lot more than I want to pay. So if you hear that, it's a call to prayer for iftar because it's Ramadan. So this is when the sun officially sets, I guess, by and when everybody can start eating again and they can break their fast. So that's why those people were eating on the side of the street and why they offered to have me eat with them. So, but yeah, sure. بس شكرا. خذ شوي 20. ها؟
أنا مش عايز حاجة.
مش شو؟
I don't ما فيش.
Okay, شكرا. شرفنا. Oh, so that guy was nice. I was just walking down the street, and he picks me up. He's like, "Oh, where are you trying to go?" He spoke a little bit of English, and I said, "I'm trying to find a hotel. It's not expensive," and I tried to insist on giving him a little bit of money, but he didn't take me far, like maybe half a mile or something. But tried to insist on giving him some money. So let's see if I can find a hotel that's not super expensive, because the sea isn't far from here, and all the hotels like on the water were really expensive from what I saw. So there's one here, but shout out to the Egyptian. I think he wasn't a taxi driver or anything. He was just like a looked like a food delivery driver or something like that. So, and I wasn't trying. I was just trying to give him like 20 pounds or something like that, you know, as just a thank you. But he insisted that he wouldn't take it. So.
في شيء اليوم بالليل؟
Room? Yes.
Okay.
Double, single, triple.
The basic is on this.
One?
How much?
20.
What?
20.
12 what? 200? Okay, that's fine for 200. That's not bad. Like $13 or something. 12. No, more than that. Yeah, like $13. So not bad compared to what I was seeing online. I was seeing like 30, 40, you know, for nice rooms, like with an ocean view and stuff like that. But I'm too cheap for that. And if you're wondering, he was asking me if he could finish eating before showing me to my room. And I said, yeah, go ahead, because he probably hasn't eaten all day. You know, he probably just, if you hear that jingle, there's this weird game show here in Egypt that I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like everyone watches it. Yeah, if you're Egyptian, you probably recognize that music. But it's this really weird game show that I don't really understand. But like they like prank people in public or something. I don't know. Anyways, he asked me if he could finish eating because he hasn't eaten all day. So I was like, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
200 صح؟
200.
200. Okay. هذا كويس.
كويس.
You know, I wasn't planning to record anything, so I left my camera at home. But I should tell you what, the streets here at night are really nice. Like, just pretty quiet. The temperature now is perfect. It was super hot earlier, but now it's cooled down. It's a nice, like, kind of warm breeze, like, but it's really comfortable. And I was just at the bank, and there was a problem with the ATM. It wasn't taking my card. I called my bank. There wasn't a problem with my account. So the security guard there, he recommended me some other banks, and people have just been really nice so far. And other than this tractor coming by right now, it's generally pretty quiet, and it's really nice. So this is what we're working with tonight. It's pretty good. Well, check out this street. This is pretty neat. Yeah, this is pretty neat. Maybe tomorrow I'll just stay here, walk around a bit, relax for a day, see what there is to see. You know, that's a cool thing about not having any plans, is that I don't have any plans to ruin, right? So I can just kind of do whatever I want. Oh man, maybe that video didn't look like much, but I'm exhausted. I didn't do much today, but it just feels like such a long day. I don't know. I'm kind of sweaty from earlier today. Not really, actually. I don't know. It's really comfortable. I'm rambling. Yeah, it was a long day. I just talked to the hotel manager, though. We had an interesting conversation in Arabic, like half English, half Arabic, and yeah, he was saying that El Saloum. I told him I want to go to El Saloum, the city on the border with the Libyan border. And he's like, why do you want to go there? There's nothing there, you know. And I was telling him, I was like, nah, I just want to go see the people in the villages and stuff like that. And he said, oh, okay, that's good. He's like, you know, from here to back to Alexandria, it's all resorts and stuff on the beach. But if you from here to Libya, it's just all desert and all villages and stuff, and you can go do that. So So yeah, that'll be cool. And then after that, he said that there's the Siwa Oasis, which is in the middle of the desert, like south of here, a couple 100 kilometers. And it's like these random pools of water in the middle of the desert. So that might be cool. I think it's another kind of touristic place, but the pictures look really beautiful. So might go check that out. But right now, I'm gonna rest. I'm tired. So tomorrow, we're gonna go wave at Libya probably.